Hi guys, welcome back. I am bringing to you today the February Dirty Dips Sub Bag colors. I did this manicure with them last night and I filmed it, so after this little spiel and showing you guys what's in there, I'm going to put up the tutorial. It's going to be a short one. It's mostly just on the vertical ombre that I did on this finger. I mean, I'll show you all of it, but I'm just going to sort of speed through the plain dips. Yeah, so I used this color, I ombre'd a little bit on this side, and then I used this color and ombre'd a little on that side. So let's get into the colors. This bag is, I mean, there's a million manicure combinations that come with the base colors that come in the bag, and then if you add the little extra add-on dip that is only $3 to add to your bag, you've got like about a million really pretty manicures in just 5 colors. So here are the dips that come in every February sub bag. It's going to be on sale a little bit longer this month, I think February 8th to the 18th, because Krista had a whole bunch of people making requests for the bag after it was no longer for sale. So she's increased the amount of time that it's going to be up for you guys. The colors are Sagewood, Lacey Garter, Holster, and Dirt on My Boots. I'll put pictures in between this little intro and the tutorial for the vertical ombre of what each one is, but I'll give you a quick little, this is obviously Sagewood. It is a really pretty true sage. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but nothing crazy. It's not super sparkly. And this is Lacey Garter, which is definitely my favorite in the bag. Well, I mean, it's tied with the add-on, to be honest with you. It is a like a lacy white with different sized hollow glitters, and it is beautiful. It's hard to get white dips right, and she did it on this. It's not like stark white. It, like I said, it's like a lacy white. It's like a milky white. And then we've got Holster, which is like a dusty rose with a small amount of shimmer in it again, just a touch. Nothing crazy. It doesn't look like a glitter on your nails, that's for sure. And then we also have Dirt on My Boots, which is a dark nude. I would even go so far as to call it a tan. It is a tan nude. And it also has hollow glitter. These ones are just fine glitters. There's just the one size. Very pretty. Little bit of an unexpected neutral. It's not just a plain nude or tan color. And then the add-on dip that you can put in this bag. It's $3 to add it. And it's called Gunpowder and Lead, and it is so cool. It is a black base, but I think it's mostly black glitters, really, and then silver extra fine glitter as well. I have it on these 2 fingers. I ombre'd with it here. It was super easy to work with, especially for a black dip. I don't have any staining on my fingers. You can see, I mean, I'm going to put pictures up and stuff, but I don't have any staining. I usually do a little bit on my cuticles after I use a black dip. I don't with this. Yeah, I mean, this bag kind of blew my socks off. It's really gorgeous colors. And then you also have the pretty little cute extras that she adds to the bag. There is a bag of craft glitter. I'm not going to show you what they are because it's kind of fun to have a bit of a surprise. And then she also added 2 little charms that are also very cute, very on theme for this bag. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when somebody goes the extra mile to stick on theme and to give you a few little extras, because it makes you feel nice when you get some extras in your bag. But also this month, and they're already on sale, are her new cuticle oils, which come in a 10 ml rollerball bottle? It comes in a roller thingy. And I didn't think that I was going to like the rollerball But I'll be honest with you, I really do like it because you're not wasting a ton of your cuticle oil. When I have my pens, I'm always, you know, you have to like click it 1,000 times to get it going really when you're about to use it. And then I get like pools of cuticle oil on my thumb or wherever I start. And then by the time I get to my last finger, I have to like click it more to get some more up. And then it feels very wasteful because I get a ton on one finger, almost none on the others. And this, it applies it properly and where you want it, and you're not spilling all kinds. So I'm hopeful that this 10 mils will last me longer than a 10 mil pen because I blow through those suckers real fast. Oh, it smells so good. This is the Pump My Crumb scent, which is, let me see, check. Creamy pumpkin pie filling, fresh baked yellow cake, melted butter, pecans, and a hint of spice. When I saw creamy pumpkin pie filling, I was a little bit scared because I'm imagining what a Starbucks smells like in October, but it's not crazy pumpkin. It's just kind of like a hint of it. It mostly smells like you've just walked into a bakery, and there's nothing wrong with that. It smells great. I love it. It's not overpowering. I don't get sick of it like halfway through the day, and I put my cuticle oil on obsessively, so I constantly have it on my hands, but I just every once in a while will catch a whiff and be like, yeah, that's pleasant. And also she has her stroke soaps, which I think are 2 for $5. I'm going to double check and put the information down below. And I mean, they're very cute. They're adorable. And I used one of them already, so I don't have it with me. It's really moisturizing. Didn't have any problems with lather. I mean, it's hand soap, but it's good hand soap. I mean, it's hand soap, but they're adorable and they are very affordable. They would make for awesome bachelorette party gifts, awesome in a, just like a gag gift bag. I think it would even be cute to use in your little, like, will you be my bridesmaid? I don't know. I mean, I didn't have Pinterest when I got married, so I didn't have all these like adorable, you have to like propose to your wedding party ideas. I was just like, you're going to be in my wedding, okay? And they're like, yep, okay. So that's how it went before Pinterest and before crazy social media. Why am I talking about this? So the scents that I have are Don't Be So Coy, which is a blend of pear, apple with notes of lily of the valley, rose petals, and jasmine. Also notes of musk and peony blossom. Yeah, I can smell all that in there. I can't, but it's a very fresh smell. I really like fresh type fragrances. And then I also have Morning After, and then the Pump My Crumb that I'm already using upstairs. It's Colombian coffee base with steamy milk, sweet caramel, toasted nuts, cinnamon, vanilla, tonka bean, I don't know what that is, and granulated sugar. And it smells like coffee. It's delicious. So yeah, that's what is in the bag this month, plus your extras, and then you can do the add-on. February 8th to the 18th, $16 for the quarter ounce and $23 for the half ounce. Get on it this time when they are available because you don't want to be that person messaging saying, can I get the sub bag colors? And she says, I don't have any more because they're no longer for sale. Because they are exclusive colors to the bag. So just get them because, like, honestly, this month's bag is, I mean, I don't know how she's going to top this. Don't know. They're gorgeous. They're just, I mean, they're really, really pretty. They're really pretty. So I think that's it for this. I think that's it. I think I'm done right now. So yeah, I'm going to cut it off here. If you want to stick around and see how I did this, the tutorial is coming up next. It's a pretty short one. It's mostly just this nail for the vertical ombre, because I'm not going to make you watch. I mean, I filmed it all, but I'll just speed through all the just regular dips. So if you want to see it, stick around. I'm going to throw up some pictures in between so you can see up close the colors that come in the bag. And I will see you guys after the tutorial. Bye. I'm just going to speed through this part. These are the swatches of the colors that I'm using for this mani. Nobody needs to see me just do my regular dips. Because you see me do that a bunch of times, and you know how to do it. That is the add-on color that you can get for $3 in the bag. What's really cool about the add-ons for the sub bag is the cuticle oil, the soaps that you get 2 of, or the add-on dip are all only $3 if you add it to the sub bag. Separately, the soaps are 2 for $5, and the cuticle oil is, I believe, $5.50 on its own. But if you add it to your bag, you get it for $3. I tried to make this part go even faster, but then it just looks incredibly choppy and scary, so here we are. Okay, so I did all my dips, and I activated once, so I did 2 dips of each color. That's Lacey Garter. It's so pretty. You'll see in the pictures. The video's not that great for seeing the depth of the sparkle, and the Gunpowder and Lead is like, it's crazy because it looks like a black base, but it's actually black glitters. Yeah, it's a really cool dip. So I'm going to be doing vertical ombre on that middle nail over top of holster. Those are just like $1, or I think the $3 e.l.f. blending brushes. I usually just use one for glitter and one for solids, but since these are both glitters, they're both getting craft herpes on them. And I just did pro base on the half of my nail that I wanted to put the Lacey Garter on this time. I think that's what makes vertical ombre so much easier as well. You don't have to do the whole nail. You can kind of just put where you want to put it on the first side, and then go and do the other half of your nail, even if you're just using a solid color. It doesn't work for whatever reason, for me at least, when I'm doing like an up and down ombre. I don't know why. I don't know why painting half my nail that way doesn't work, but doing half of it when I'm doing vertical does. But it works, so I'll stick with it. And I wanted to leave some of the true holster color in the middle, so I didn't go too crazy bringing it right to the center. I was just cleaning up my cuticle a little bit there, even though you can't see it because I'm an idiot and my hand wasn't in the shot again. Brush it off. And then I did pro base on the other half. Obviously. And then into the Gunpowder and Lead with my fluffy blending brush. And when I'm doing vertical ombre, I pretty much point my nail completely down, like the top part of my nail, right into, sorry, not into, but towards the jar of dip, so that you get a major concentration on the edge, and then you can kind of angle your finger to get a little bit less and less moving in towards the center. And again, easy liquids make it easier for ombres and stuff because you have more time to play with it before it dries. Clean up cuticle. And there's glitter everywhere. Always. So I did my dip of clear over top, and I was just showing that this is the bit that I use when I'm doing my initial filing and quasi-buffing. So I use the medium diamond barrel bit to go around my cuticle to make sure everything's nice and smooth. And these dips didn't really require a whole ton of buffing. The glitter in both of these shades is pretty fine, so it doesn't make any big major lumps underneath your clear dip, which is really nice. It saves a lot of time when it comes to buffing and filing. But yeah, using an e-file for this also makes it pretty speedy. I must have found a lump there. But yeah, I use my e-file to the point where I can see that every part of the nail has been kind of buffed. Like you can tell because it's turning cloudy. So I use it until I see that I've hit every part of the nail that tells me that it's smooth and the surface is even. And then I'll go in with my super fine buffing block to make sure it's really, really smooth before I do a last activator. I was just checking the shape and structure and stuff there. So I'll fix up any shape irregularities you have, if you have any burrs on the side, or if your nail got a little bit wider when you were dipping, because that tends to happen. Make sure the shape is what you want it after doing your first buff, I guess. And so yeah, I use my super fine 220 grit buffing block to make sure everything's super smooth before I do top coat and all that stuff. And I just feel it to see if I can feel anything or if it feels nice and smooth. All right, so I washed my hands with water, dried them really well with paper towel, and now I'm just doing my activator. And I saw a little bump on my nail didn't like, so I filed it off. Wait 2 minutes. Check your phone. Whatever. Yeah, and I had a little bit of glitter stuck to my thumb, so I actually just filed it off. So after the 2 minutes, going with your first quick coat of finish gel, 1 or 2 swipes per nail. And then immediately back for your final top coat. And cap your edges and all that stuff on this one. That's it. We're done. Okay guys, that's it. Pretty simple. When I'm doing ombre with just with glitters, you don't have to be quite as on top of getting, you know, when you do the whole nail and then you sprinkle one side, sprinkle the other, and then go back and do that first or that second side first and then the other one. You don't have to quite be that careful, and glitter ombre, and definitely vertical glitter ombre, is I think probably the easiest one to pull off, and pull off well. That's why I do it often, because it's hard to screw it up. Yeah, so I hope somebody finds it helpful. I hope you guys fall in love with these colors like I did. Yeah, they're just, I mean, the company is great. The owner is so sweet, and it's so super affordable, and you don't have to be locked in all the time. You can get the ones that you want, and I think it's a great company, and the owner is, like I said, she's so sweet. She's just I mean, she's a sweetheart. So yeah, if you're not already a part of the Facebook Dirty Dips community, I'm going to put a link to that also in the description bar. Come join us. It's fun. It's a ridiculous group, and yeah, it's a lot of fun over there. So come, you'll be able to see her regular line colors, which again are very, very affordable, and you can use the code TINA10 for 10% off your order, which does not include the sub bags and branded merchandise, so like mugs and t-shirts and stuff like that. But any of her permanent line dips, you can get your 10% off with code TINA10. Yeah, I think that's it for this one. You guys can let me know if there's something that you want to see, something that you want me to attempt for the first time and probably screw up, but still, you know, learn something in the process. But for now, I am going to cut this one off here. I really, really need to organize my cart again because I've just been throwing things in there and it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to end it here. I'll put some more pictures of my finished mani up at the end of this. And I hope to talk to you guys in the comments. See you on the next one. Bye.